What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. A very rare pre-market video, maybe the only one I've done, but I would offer to you that to some, this is common sense and due diligence. To that I say, why are you searching for information online if you already knew your answers? But I know to many this isn't, and I know I was probably going to make a mistake, and I know others may be in that same position. With that said, I'm a Webull preferred influencer, meaning use the link down in the description. You sign up, you'll get a free stock. If you deposit more than $100, you'll get a stock valued at greater than 10. If you follow the history of my channel, I've been in and out of Tesla. I bought at 400, sold at 800, taken my profits, been happy. But the last time I committed, I was in it for the long haul. I believe in this company. I did 3 fractional purchases of $500, ended up with 1.16 shares, and then, of course, it crumbled and went down to $1,300 because story of my life. However, shortly thereafter, they announced the split, and obviously, it's went up $440 in the past week. With that said, I've often thought what I need to do with my 0.16 share. So take this with a grain of lithium battery, because Tesla does not care about your evaluations. It does not care about historic stock data, but I'll put a link down in the comments section. I did go and do some research. I think we can agree that Tesla had the pre-announcement and announcement essentially happen together. And when you look at that historically, positive news brings an influx of new buyers. Obviously, traders, investors drive the price higher, giving an exceptional price increase for those positioned in the stock prior to the announcement. I think, obviously, there's no doubt that we're there. The question is, where are we going to go? So the dormancy phase, which we'll start with, is where the price goes back to its pre-announcement cost, which at this point would be like literally a drop of $500. So that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. And if that happens, it theoretically would be happening today or tomorrow. You have to own by the 21st to get the split. It's the 18th now. So it's almost like we may miss that phase, because my concern is the pre-split run is historically the most powerful phase, where investors dramatically bid up the price of the limited supply of shares. So does that mean it's ready to go up to $2,000? Now, the reason this is important is because what you're going to do if you have a fractional share. Because I was under the mindset that I needed to either, one, bring myself up to where I could receive a full share on the split, or two, sell off my fraction 0.16, which I was considering doing to take profit, by the way. If it gets up to 2,000, I may do that, so that I'm left with a full share and get a split. Because if you do look, generally afterwards, you may see a little bit of a dip, and then you may see the price pull back up as people can buy back in. Now, the important part of this, and I know when I said earlier, it may be common sense to some people, I feel I'm not alone in somebody that purchased Tesla via fractional shares. So you have to understand, and I mean within the next 48 hours, what your broker is going to do with your fractional share. I was surprised to learn that some of them will actually sell your fractional share off for you to bring you whole, which means if you don't have a complete share, they may sell what you have under the assumption that you'll be buying it back post-split with those same funds. I know if that was me, I would be very mad and upset that that took place. So I would just say, word of the wise, number one, figure out what you are going to do with your fractional share based on what your broker is going to do, which may include reaching out to them and just getting an email or a message back that confirms, hey, I only own 75% of this. Am I going to get anything back? Or are you going to sell that off at a time you deem, not myself, and then put that money back in my account to fund my purchase post-split? So, as I said in the beginning, I know to some, this is common sense and due diligence. But again, I know I was going back and looking at what to do. I can say confidently, I plan on holding my 0.16 share, knowing specifically that Robinhood is going to give me a fractional share to match that. As I said, if it gets to 2,000, that may waver my confidence a little bit. But you really need to take the time, especially with your broker, and understand what they're going to do. Also, don't take this verbatim. Reach out to Robinhood yourself, read their terms of service. I know that I double checked, but you want to double check too. Again, I'm not a financial advisor for you, but I would say be very mindful and very careful of what's going on with this, because at the end of the day, I think at this point, everyone right now is probably looking to hold longer term if you're buying, because that window of taking profits may be closing. And obviously, nobody wants to see something that they care about, they're passionate about, and they've invested money in go away for a reason they're not sure of, because certainly all that's going to do is diminish your love for investing, make you not want to do it, and none of us want to see that. With that said, I appreciate you checking out this video. I will be back in the week with more commentary.